Another attempt to repeal salary increases is on the table once again. Senator Frank Uggan Jr. introduced Bill 436, but would only remove senators from the Competitive Wage Act of 2014. The bill comes a week after Senator Michael Sinicolas' Bill 435 was introduced and shot down all in the same day to repeal the public law for all elected officials and cabinet members.
What's very interesting about what Senator Uggan's proposing is that on numerous occasions throughout the process that has gotten us to this point is that they've introduced amendments to try and take out the senator's side only. And on multiple occasions, those amendments have failed for either because they want to address the entire issue or because they don't want to just, target one group.
Senator Uggan was unavailable for an interview, but in a letter he states while he supported the spirit, he did not support Senator Sinicolas' bill in its entirety, due in part to the amendment regarding salary increases for members of the judiciary. Uggan writes, quote, "Inasmuch as I believe we, senators, deserve the recommended salary increases, the people of Guam are far more deserving of safer communities, reliable public transportation, adequate roads, and most importantly, trust in their elected leaders to carry out their will for the betterment of our island's future," end quote. Senator Brad McCree, in the meantime, says while he supports the measure, it was actually an amendment he proffered during debate on Sinicolas' bill.
And if the people remember, the legislature gave themselves a raise in 2010. Now, it wasn't a substantial raise, it was $5,000 a year. But if we're going to be transparent about raises and wanting to repeal raises, well, let's repeal all the raises that the legislature has given themselves, and let's go back to $55,000 a year, and let's move forward.
That very amendment, however, was shot down as well. And while other elected officials will still retain their respective salary adjustments, Uggan says we must demand more from them to, quote, to lead by example. Sinicolas, in the meantime, still believes the public law should still be repealed and then revisit the entire issue starting with step one.
And we can go back piecemeal one at a time and reintroduce them with public hearings in the 33rd. I think that'll be the better route to take. Right now, Senator Uggan's proposing that we just reduce the senator's pay, and that's not even 10% of the overall impact.
McCready also believes the public needs to be part of this process.
But I do believe more important that it should go through the public hearing process and let the public come out and voice their opinions, whether it's support or opposition.
Senator Uggan has requested to waive the public hearing and have Bill 436 added to the current session agenda. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.